Tonight, a News Channel 3i team exclusive land lease limbo. Dozens of Valley families fearful they may lose their homes. Hello, I'm John White. Karen Devine has the night off. They own their homes, but the land is leased from a member of the Agua Caliente Indian tribe. To renew that lease, he's demanding a six-figure signing fee and higher monthly payments. And it's all legal. I-Team investigator Peter Dowd is getting answers tonight.
John, we're talking about Saddle Rock Estates. Take a look behind me. This neighborhood is located off of Palm Canyon near Via Sonoma, and those homes are sitting on leased land. Current lease terms will expire in 2042. And tonight, residents are panicking because of this letter, which says they not only have to pay a lot more per month, but they must also come up with $100,000 each by the end of the year.
Well, welcome to my home. I've lived here since 2008 and I absolutely love it. Love the location.
Debbie Luna has lived in her home at Saddle Rock Estates in Palm Springs for 17 years and hoped to stay here for the rest of her life. But now that has suddenly changed after she and 23 other homeowners received this letter from the attorney representing Agua Caliente tribal member William McGlamory, who owns the land her community sits on.
I have to tell you, I have my house up for sale because I have to try to get something out of it.
Take a look. The community's master lease was created back in 1977 and set to expire in 2042. But McGlamory's attorney, David Jacobs, wrote that McGlamory now wants each homeowner to pay an additional lease that would expire in 52 years. Homeowners would have an immediate monthly payment increase of $450 per month, which would increase by 20 to 30% every 5 years. That's on top of the $200 per month lease they're already paying. The attorney says this is based on fair market rents from an appraisal in 2019. But now, get this. Homeowners also have to pay a signing fee of a whopping $100,000 by December 31st.
I can't believe that he would do this. I mean, to me, it's cruel.
If they pay by September 1st, that amount would drop to $85,000, but they would still have to pay an additional $15,000 in attorney's fees and $2,500 in tribal charges. And if they don't, they'll end up losing their homes.
He's not giving you a chance to do anything. It is just final. Come up with that money. I said, how am I supposed to come up with this money? I sent him an email back. We'll get a loan.
Will you have to move?
We have to walk away from our home once the lease is up if you can't pay that money.
Digging into the sublease from 1977, it is all clearly outlined. In Article 3, the term of the lease is noted to February 9, 2035. A 7-year extension was granted after a time lag for development. Now, Article 20. All buildings and improvements, excluding removable personal property, shall remain on the property after termination of this lease and shall become the property of the lessor or the master lessor, as the case may be. And Article 24, titled Holding Over. This lease shall terminate and become null and void without further notice upon the expiration of the term. It goes on to say the lease cannot be renewed unless signed and agreed upon by both parties. So that means to get lease terms back to a 30-year term, which is required by mortgage lenders, a new lease agreement must be signed, and that means pay.
I don't have another place to go.
Saddle Rock Estates HOA president Dave Buck has lived in his home for nearly 2 decades and says the HOA has been trying to negotiate with McGlamory in good faith, but to no avail.
I don't think very many people here have $100,000. So I would say what happens then is in 2042, we just have to walk away.
Did you ever imagine anything like this would happen?
No. They're taking our home away from us because we can't. How can you come up with $100,000 and you get practically nothing for it?
What would you say to somebody who's considering buying a home on Indian land?
I told them they're crazy.
HOA attorney and Saddle Rock Estates resident Michelle McKee points to a recently renewed land lease for a similar community nearby. Sunshine Villas was built around the same time as Saddle Rock Estates. Their lease was renewed last year and now expires in 2076. The land is owned by another tribal member. Turns out their lease was renewed for a one-time fee of only $10,000, not $100,000. And in 2042, when the new lease goes into effect, their fee will be $662.
Between the increase in the $100,000 plus the increase in the monthly is like another $100,000 mortgage payment. So you're talking about the effect of the payment for that increase on them is going to be like $200,000 in mortgage
For homes that they bought for $300,000.
for homes that are they're not worth that.
You're an attorney, you know the law. Is this hard to fight?
It's very hard to fight because the Indians, it's a contract negotiation. You can't force someone to enter into a contract that they don't agree to.
Are you hopeful that the tribe will get involved? What do you want to say to the tribe if they're watching this?
If this happens and these homes go back to Mr. Montgomery, it will completely ruin the value of Indian land, and that is of interest for a lot of people. There's a lot of economic interests at stake here that we would think that we should be able to come to some kind of reasonable solution.
McGee sent Jacobs a proposal informing him that a significant number of our residents are seniors living on fixed or limited incomes. These are middle-class people, not millionaires. The terms of your proposal, such as the $100,000 signing fee per unit, are not only truly unaffordable, but entirely out of line with comparable and recent leasehold renewals in the area. Jacobs then wrote back, "Your most unwelcome letter comes a day late and $1 short," adding, "The homeowners at Saddle Rock Estates have enjoyed their low rents for many years and may continue to enjoy those low rents for almost 17 more years. This is what they bargained for when they purchased their units. Williams' offer remains open until December 31st, 2025. This is the only successor lease he will offer for Saddle Rock Estates." I also reached out to Jacobs asking what he would like the homeowners, as well as the public, to know about the situation and if there is still room for negotiation. His response, "The homeowners at Saddle Rock Estates have no need to be concerned whatsoever. They have enjoyed low land rent since 1977, when the rent started at $60 per month and now is just $200 per month, and will continue to be very, very low through May 31st, 2042, when their leases expire by their terms."
How devastating has this been for you?
Completely devastating. I have sleepless nights and worry all the time.
But Debbie Luna, who also happens to be Native American and a member of another tribe, sees it very differently. She now wants to sell her home, but does not know if anyone would even want to buy it.
It just makes you want to cry because I love my home, and then we have to leave and not even have a chance, you know? It's devastating to me.
It's situations like these that continually have local realtors steering their clients away from buying homes on leased land, despite what may seem like cheaper prices. I reached out to the Agua Caliente Band of Cahuilla Indians and the Bureau of Indian Affairs. They would not comment. For the I-Team, Peter Doubt, News Channel 3.
And if you would like to submit story ideas for future I-Team investigations, send us an email to iteam@kesq.com or give us a call at the number on your screen.